Hello, hello, I'm going to do all my videos like this now. I've got the mic arm. Look at this. Look at all this movement I can do. Ooh. I wonder how that sounded on the audio readout. Alright. Alright, my name's Will Woot, and I'm going to read some of your comments. People left comments on my videos, and I'm going to read them. Because I thought that would be fun. I make the best intros ever. Saw this on Facebook and thought you were a YouTuber, I'm assuming, with like, is that a million? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that's 1 million subs. Your content is amazing, dude. Thank you. That means a lot. Obviously, I mean, well, it's not obvious actually. I have a Facebook page for the Two Guys One Mic, which is my other channel, which is just Let's Plays, what I made like a year ago when I made that channel beforehand. Just to kind of branch out a little bit, and what I'm doing with this channel now, as I'm focusing more on it, is kind of like making little adverts as such, like little minute snippets of the videos that I make, and most of them, and putting them on the Facebook thing, and that seems to be doing quite well. And since I started doing that, that's when this channel has started to build up a little bit more momentum and a little bit more traction, almost nearing 100 subscribers. And a month and a half before I started doing this, I had like 30, which is quite substantial, I think anyway, which is great. So that, thank you Jarhead117, that means a lot. I don't know if I'd really want 1 million subscribers. I don't think that's something that I want to get into very much, but yeah, thank you, it means a lot. Actor Studio 2777 says the anger is strong with this one. That was on the Star Wars Battlefront video. It's great. Thank you. Thank you for commenting that. Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was. Obviously, I'm not that angry about it. It's a fucking game, man. It doesn't matter, do you know what I mean? It's just a video and it's just a game. But yeah, that's a funny comment. Thank you. Gregory Schultz says, this has to be one of the funniest reviews and rants I've watched. Great job. Thank you. Again, yeah, that means a lot. When I haven't really been getting a lot of comments or traction on the couple of channels that I have been running for just over a year and together, and it's yeah, it means a lot when people say stuff like that, because it's just a hobby to me, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to pursue this and be a YouTuber or anything like that. It's just something that I really enjoy doing, and when I get comments such as that, or you know, I see the subscribers going up a little bit every day, it's it means a lot to me, and it's kind of validating in a sense, and it's quite nice. So thank you, Gregory. Sam Taylor says, I started out really loving this game, and then after a couple of hours I was like, wait a minute, I've just done the same thing over and over and it's getting boring. My brother still plays it and it makes me feel a bit sad. Great video, mate, and great editing. Jesus, I cannot talk. I hope your channel picks up. Yeah, it was kind of the same with me. I mean, my brother doesn't play it still, but do you know what I mean? If your brother or if anyone likes it, if you like the Star Wars Battlefront, then more power to you. Seriously, I don't care if you like it. Obviously a lot of people do like it because it's sold very well and it still has a fairly active player base, so it's not something that, you know what I mean, I'm not telling you what you can and can't like. It's my channel and it's my opinion, and it's somewhat dramatized a little bit for the concept of the video, saying that I hate it, and I'm only going over the really bad points. And you know, I touched on the good points when I did a little bit, you know, like the graphics and the sound design, but apart from that, yeah, you know, it's a game. It's a game at the end of the day, and it doesn't matter. So if you like it, then you like it. You know what I mean? It's nothing more power to you. And thank you for saying that it was a great video and great editing, and my channel picks up. Again, like I said, it's not something that I'm going towards, you know, getting loads of subscribers, but it's a nice feeling. Obviously, it's obviously a nice feeling to see your subscribers go up a little bit and your views go up a little bit, and you know, like, I was having a look at the analytics the other day, and in the past month, viewers, like minutes watched for my whole videos was over a day accumulatively for the past 28 days from when I watched that the other day. So it was like, whoa. Like, I mean, compared to other massive YouTubers or even like bigger YouTubers or anything like that, it's I mean, a day for a month of minutes watched is nothing, but for me that's mad. That is mad for me, so that's great. So thank you for that. Shaggyman98 says howdy. Howdy. Hello. All these comments have been really nice. They've all been very nice so far. Parapsych says, stop advertising your shit videos on Facebook, you fucking loser.
Or you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Yeah, I'm the fucking loser. I'm the fucking loser who went around on someone else's channel on YouTube randomly and commented that, because that comment wasn't on a video that I advertised on Facebook. So, yeah, I'm the fucking loser for doing that. Fucking loser, what is this? The fucking 80s? Who fucking says loser anymore anyway? What a twat, he knows nothing about Star Wars whatsoever. Yeah, I know nothing about Star Wars. Why, like, obviously this one's on Facebook, and the negative one's on Facebook because they're literally linking to somebody's, you know, private Facebook page. Just for the sake of just the niceness, I'm gonna blur them out, the names, but, like, why do you think I know nothing about Star Wars? Just because I don't like Star Wars Battlefront, I know nothing about Star Wars? What? Like, how do you even come to that conclusion? Like, I watch this video and go, he knows nothing about Star Wars. Like, I'm naming all the characters, I'm giving my opinion about the game. It's like, why do you have to bring that I know nothing about the film franchise into it? What the fuck are you talking about? I know fucking loads about Star Wars. I fucking love Star Wars. I know that the prequels suck, but I even like the prequels because they're Star Wars. I like the Clone Wars animated series and Star Wars Rebels. I like all of it. It's absolutely ridiculous for somebody to say that I don't like Star Wars just because I dislike a Star Wars video game. How do you even come to that conclusion? It didn't upset me. The comment didn't upset me. It's just stupid. Like, it's just really dumb. But thank you for commenting. And I don't hate you in the slightest. I just thought it was funny. No ill will towards you. Or any of these people that are commenting on negative things. It's funny to me, to be completely honest. It's funny that people would take time out of their day to do that. Okay. This wasn't only unfunny and biased, it wasn't well researched at all, and the fact that you're comparing shit to Fallout and GTA just really invalidates your opinion as a whole. Maybe don't quit your day job. And before you try to say I'm a Nintendo fanboy, I own every current gen console and play each of them equally. I don't prefer any of them, and I don't know why I'm seeing a fucking idiot trying to be the next lol random YouTuber that doesn't know what he is talking about and for some reason spent money to sponsor his video because he thinks that'll make it interesting. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Wow. Someone had a bad day, didn't they? What made you comment on this? This was in the advert that I put on the Wii U one. And I do spend a little bit of money, like 20 quid or whatever, to like run an advert to get it reaching out to just like a few people that I don't know and don't like the page because, like I said, I like seeing the views rack up, and since I started doing that, I've been getting more subscribers and I've been getting more views and much more comments. Actually, you know what? I wasn't actually going to do this, but let's go through his comments and just like pick it apart and say how it's ridiculous. This wasn't only unfunny, that's subjective. It was unfunny to you, but okay. Biased. Why do you think it's biased? I don't work for Sony or Microsoft. It's my own personal opinion. How can you possibly think that it's biased? I own a PS4, an Xbox One, and a Wii U. How could it possibly be biased? And before you try and say I'm a Nintendo fanboy, I was never going to say that. What are you talking about? I own every current gen console and play each of them equally. Well, what do you want, a medal? For having 3 consoles? I own them as well. What's wrong with that? I like playing each game and all the exclusives, and I like the Wii U games. I don't like the Wii U console, I like the Wii U games, and that was what the video was about. I don't know why I'm seeing a fucking idiot trying to be the next lol random YouTuber. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm just trying to be me, you know? It's just me, and I'm just giving out my opinion on certain things. And thank you for calling me a fucking idiot. That's very nice of you. What brings people to say things like that? It makes no sense to me. And for some reason, spent money to sponsor a video because he thinks that'll make it interesting. It's not because I think that'll make it interesting if I sponsored the video and get it out a little bit. It's because people click on it, watch it, comment on it, and then I get subscribers and likes from it. People wouldn't watch it, like, if I've paid money for it, people wouldn't just watch it and then not go to the link to the full video that's in the description of the Facebook video that I boosted and then subscribe and tell me that they liked my video and saw it on Facebook and thought I had 1 million subs. And then someone actually defended me afterwards saying that he was triggered. Rest in peace, that guy's name. And he said, yeah, because that's funny and original. as a comeback to that guy. I don't know what this person's issue was. Clearly he took actual serious personal offence to my joke video about why I dislike a video games console, and decided to kind of let rip a little bit and try and tear me a new one. I just found it very funny, and I don't know why he did that and wasted his time doing that. But hey, every opinion's welcome on this channel, and that is just very weird to me. Oh, this one's a good one. I love it when people can point out all the bad things about a game that is original, Star Wars, but love a game that is a copy, Call of Duty. People like this point out that the Season Pass DLCs take forever to be released, and yes, I agree, but what other game Season Passes take forever to release DLC? Oh yeah, ever game ever. Most people just hate games because they either hate the creator of the game, or because they are bad at the game. It actually makes me sick to listen to people who just point out arguments about how bad a game is. If you hate a game, just keep it to yourself, because every time you point out how bad a game is, there will be people who like the game listening to your pointless arguments. If you hate a certain game, don't fucking play it. Okay, so let's break this one down too! A game that is original, Star Wars. Star Wars Battlefront is original. It's a shooter made by EA. It's not original, mate. But love a game that is a copy. Where in the video did I say that I loved Call of Duty? What are you talking about? People like this point out that the Season Pass DLCs take forever to be released. What? When did I say that? What are you talking about? What? Most people just hate games because they either hate the creator of the game. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of EA. They've made decent games. Like Mass Effect and that. Whatever, like, why would you think that people will hate a game because of the person who made the game? What are you talking about? It actually makes me sick to listen to people who just point out arguments at how bad a game is. Oh, someone disagrees with me and I don't like it. It makes me feel physically ill that someone would point out things that are bad about a video game. What's wrong? Like, what? How? I think it's extremely unhealthy to never have your opinions challenged in anything, really. I mean, it's less important in certain things. Maybe arguably video games, that you don't need to have your opinion challenged on absolutely everything you think, but to lock yourself into a little bubble, a little closed enclosed space, and to never go out and try and listen to other points of view and only search out things that are your point of view and agree with you is, I think, extremely unhealthy, just as a kind of, as a standpoint to live by. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. You will never grow as a person, really, I don't think, and you'll never develop your arguments. Even if someone agrees with you and they start playing devil's advocate against your argument and go, okay, you think that, I agree with you, but what about this? If you can argue against that, that only strengthens your point. If you hate a game, just keep it to yourself. No, I'm not going to fucking do that. It's my channel, I'll upload whatever the fuck I want. Every time you point out how bad a game is, there will be people who like the game listening to your pointless arguments. Yeah, they will. All of my subscribers that I've just recently gained. If you hate a certain game, don't fucking play it. That last bit's in capitals. Ooh, he's getting angry. Ooh. I fucking hate that argument. If you don't like a film, if you don't like this YouTube video, if you don't like this game, don't play it, don't watch it. Well, how can I possibly know if I'll like it or not? What? Also, his Facebook display picture is a cartoon picture of the Joker. Ooh. If you don't know who the DLC characters are, then you aren't a proper Star Wars fan, so don't play the game. Okay, we've already established that I am a proper Star Wars fan. Probably more so than you, I'll be completely honest. That's not me trying to put you down. That's, if anything, putting myself down, because I'm a massive fan of Star Wars. That's something you really want to brag about. But whatever. Why do you think I don't know who the DLC characters are? I literally listed all of them in the video and explained who they were. How could you possibly think I don't know who they are? What I was saying was that the majority of people won't know who they are unless they're proper Star Wars fans. Why can't I play the game if I'm not a proper Star Wars fan? So only real big Star Wars fans who know all of the weird characters can play Star Wars Battlefront? Is that what you're saying? I think that anyone should be able to play it, really. It shouldn't matter if you're a fan of the source material or not. If it's a good game, then everyone will be able to play it. And it's not. Ed says, how dare you insult Nine Numb? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I didn't insult him, but yeah, okay, sorry. I shouldn't have insulted Nine Numb. I do love Nine Num. He's funny, but I mean, like as a Star Wars character goes, he's got, you know, like less screen time than fucking Boba Fett, and I don't actually think he has any lines. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. I guess if I can't remember any of Nine Num's lines, I'm not a real Star Wars fan. Oliver Simmons says, "Leave Mario's hair alone. It was going grey, all right." Yeah, sorry. That was just in reference to a joke I made on the Wii U one right at the end, where I said that Mario's moustache and hair are completely different colours. His moustache or his hair is black and the other one's brown, or the other way around. I'm not certain off the top of my head, but yeah, it's just weird to me. Moss Andy Cantina says, "Nice video, man. Great you got to meet Mark Hamill. Wish I could say the same." Yeah, that was insane. I did meet Mark Hamill. Look at that picture there. I met Mark Hamill. That was mad. That was actually something I might talk about in another video. I might like touch on it in another video. It was brilliant meeting him, but it was very weird, and it was a very, very odd kind of scenario that everybody was in, and I'll go into it in more detail another time. I don't think there's enough time in this video to go into it. Louise Tiger says, "Nice video. Your mum is very cute. Heh." Thank you. I'm sure she'll be very happy to hear about that. This is a great one. Joshua says, "How can you mock our Lord and Saviour, the great and mighty rightful King of the Andals and the First Men, ruler of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm that is Nine Num?" I love that. That was great. I really like that. That was really funny. Those are the kind of comments I really like. No, I mean, obviously, I like the ones that are compliments to me in the channel. Those are obviously nice. But ones that are just like stupid little jokes, that's great. Harry Stradling says, "Great video. Just wondering what other things you were thinking of ranting about." First of all, thank you for saying it was a great video. It means a lot. Secondly, I don't know. When I was actually scripting the Wii U one, I realised that there was a lot less things that I hated about the Wii U as a console, and a lot less things that I could talk about than Star Wars Battlefront. There's basically, I hate nearly everything about that game. So there's a lot I could talk about, and I'm sure that's noticeable in the fact that the Wii U one is about half the length as the Star Wars Battlefront one. So I don't know. I had like quite a few ideas about things I wanted to rant about, like just DLC as a practice maybe, if that's not too cliche, other shit like that, and review scores for games that I don't really like, and just like HD remakes for games and stuff like that. Those are like the kind of ideas that I've jotted down in my head, or on my phone, even on my notes, as kind of ideas that I want to rant about. But I don't know, it's hard to think about, because then I actually sit down and start scripting the video, and then realise either I don't really hate it that much as I thought I did, or there's not that much I can really talk about. So I don't know. I mean, it's not the only thing I'm going to be doing. It's not the only series I'm going to do. Obviously, this series will continue, and there'll be Let's Plays and shit like that on the other channel and stuff like that. So I don't know, but thank you. We'll see. Potato Reviews says, "Holy crap, this is brilliant. Fantastic review, man. Earn a sub." Thank you very much, Potato Reviews. I went onto your channel actually last night and watched a few videos. They're really funny. Genuinely, I actually quite enjoy your content. You put a lot more effort into it than I do. So, yeah, you earned a sub and all. I would actually suggest, if you like review things that are done in a kind of just not serious and funny way, then I would recommend checking out this guy's channel. It's great. Sir Salty says, "If it's based on the original trilogy, there would only be 3 options for lightsaber heroes: Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and Obi-Wan. But Obi-Wan by this time is old and frail, so he wouldn't be a great hero, neither would Yoda for similar reasons, and the fact that he didn't have his lightsaber in the original trilogy." Yeah, again, these are the comments I like. If you disagree about a point that I've made in a video, then I'm more than happy for you to express that in a respectable comment like that. Not just say that I'm a fucking loser or that I know nothing about Star Wars. Orion Infernal says, "Good video, man, made me laugh, and I'm glad to see another Star Wars fan that is able to talk shit about this game." Yeah, thank you. Like I say, I'm a Star Wars fan and I like Star Wars a lot, and I am able to objectively point out things that are bad about a certain video game within that franchise. But yeah, that's nice. Thank you, Orion Infernal, that's nice. If the game annoys you that much, why buy the DLC or even play it? And then like 4 full stops at the end. Right. I didn't buy the DLC, I said that in the video, and I played it because I wanted to. I don't have to have a reason for playing a game. I played it, didn't like it, and moved on with my fucking life. Actually, I didn't move on with my life, I made a fucking video about it. It's got about 1,000 views as of now, so shit. Damn, this guy be raging. Clearly he hasn't seen the movies and just bought the game to be like other people, because no one knows Nine Num's name but they know his face, which is what makes him interesting. Plus Greedo was collecting a bounty for the Empire, so he was indeed working for the Empire, so bitch, shut the fuck up, get a life, goodbye, drops mic. Ooh. Ooh, you got me. Got him. Got him. Got him. And that's the end of that. Thank you for watching this. I think I'll do this kind of like, not regularly, maybe once a month or so, when comments build up and I can talk about them. When I get like a nice pool of comments that I can talk about, I'll make another video like this. But stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe for more me chatting shit about stuff that I don't know about, because I haven't seen any Star Wars films. And yeah, if you comment, then maybe obviously I'll feature it in the next video that I do like this. So thanks for tuning in. Look, I can even stand up and I have the mic arm here. It's great. Look at that. It's so... Look at this. 360 almost degrees of movement. Ooh. It's so fucking cool. I love it.